I'll call to order the regular council meeting Monday, August 11th, 2025. Is there any introduction of late items? None? Okay. Can I get a mover and a seconder to adopt the agenda? Councillor Reid and Councillor Narsau. All in favor? Carried.
The first item is adoption of minutes, that the minutes from the regular council meeting held July 28th, 2025 be adopted.
Can I get a mover and a seconder? Councillor Narsau and Councillor Stanberry. Any discussion? All in favor? Carried.
Are there any questions from
From
the
the
audience?
No, people.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. The first item is the 2024 drinking water report, that the Village of Canal Flats drinking water report for 2024 be received for information.
Can I get a mover and a seconder? Councillor Reid and Councillor Stanberry. Any discussion? Okay, go ahead, Councillor Reid.
So I see that we have 3 positive TC samples. So the total coliforms. So if we, I think that's less than the minimum threshold, but
Yep.
How much more would we have to before we had to boil water or anything like that?
Go ahead.
If I may. It might, and here's just because those tested positive doesn't mean that it was actually a positive sample. Based on that, it's August 6th, it may have gotten overheated, which then provides a positive result.
Okay.
So it doesn't necessarily mean there's anything in the water. It just means that it's sort of tainted, not necessarily applicable, but it still
But
has to be
just-
recorded.
But
Yeah.
barely, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So I'm not sure what the threshold is. I can find out for you. I don't know if there is one, to be honest. I think it would be like on a regular basis, that type of thing. But based on the time of year that those happened, that could be exactly what it is.
Well, at least it wasn't E. coli.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Just that. What are the notifications do you get where the report is available other than on the web page?
Sorry?
Well, the first, the village is required to prepare an annual report and post it on the village canal website. Is that the only place we would post it?
Yes.
You don't put it in the newsletter to say the water reports could be done or
Nope.
with all the plus about water these days, you might be wise.
If
Go
if I
ahead.
may, technically putting it here is putting it in the public. On the agenda is technically putting it on in the public eye.
Start working hard on notifications. Page 13 and 25, what page is that will be recorded about sure. What are institutions? Like the total number of connections on the system, residential, commercial institution.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor Doherty. Institution would be the village office, the arena, anything, the civic center, anything that's ours. Correct.
Okay.
Anything further?
Well, I guess we've had the water report, so we know why most of the overconsumption that this village has versus the actual or regular population. What we got? We're pumping like twice as much water
Per person.
per
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Is there any work being done on affecting leaks and stuff, or is this just the flushing situation?
I believe it's mostly flushing at the ends of the opening the valves at the ends. It does take out a lot of water when we do that.
A lot of water.
Yeah, well, it does, because you gotta let it run for a while. Right, so yeah,
Plus.
yeah.
Okay.
So that's why most of that is. They say two for double the population, so that's
Yeah.
what we
It's a
do.
lot.
Okay, all in favor, accepting this? Carried.
The Attainable Housing and Childcare Project, that the monthly Attainable Housing and Childcare Project report for July 2025 be received for information.
Can I get a mover and seconder, Councillor Reed and Councillor Stanberry? Discussion. Councillor Marcel.
Just a little certain challenges and risk management on page 22. The final engineering inspection, is that the occupancy permit? You look in that section. Who brings up the one book are familiar with the CDC contract terms?
Okay,
I'm not sure what that refers to. And I was curious about the 10% holdback, which is a typical thing to do on a large job. But are we holding the money back?
go ahead.
If I may, no, that must be the society holding the money back. And also I think the onboarding new contractors unfamiliar with the CCDC contract terms is how to bid on a project. And so on a project this size, you need to be bonded, you need to be, so those kind of requirements and the manner in which you have to bid. So when we did the bids last year with this new process, not only do you don't just put in a bid and say, I can do the work for X amount of dollars. You also have to put forward a safety plan, notice of the public, emergency plans, things like that. So that might be something new for local contractors to work through.
CCDC stands for.
Oh,
I'm not
that's a
sure.
good question, but I can look it up. I know we have it written down somewhere.
Okay, so then we have the planning engineering inspection. Assume that.
And where do you see that? Sorry,
This is the next one.
the next line. Final. No, it
No.
would.
Wouldn't be
No.
occupancy, because that building's not nowhere near ready for occupancy.
Well, that's what I.
There's zero finishings, so
Yeah.
to get occupancy, that would be.
Well,
So at certain there's scheduled times where they have to have engineer come in, make sure that it's up to his code, up to standard, and then
well, I'm
before.
just curious why you reminded council of the required 10% holdback and final engineering inspection. And a 60-day post completion period line of occupation. Who's holding the dollars?
go ahead.
If I may, thank you. The society's holding the dollars, or LEWO, I'm not sure which one of them. And I'm assuming that this might be, I'm gonna choose my words carefully here. There has been some discussion on the street about requirements not being met. How's that? And so this might be just a way of putting this out in the public.
Requirements are being met.
Yeah, so, but from the contractors.
Yes.
For the subcontractors.
Okay, so. Yeah, couldn't be legal holding on to the money because there would be.
No, it'd have to be a society.
So this would be the society is holding that
Mhm.
back until
Mhm.
completion of the engineering.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, anything further?
No, that's fine, thanks.
Okay, all in favor? Carried.
And the development variance permit, that notice be given that council is considering the issuance of development variance permit DVP 01-2025 to vary zoning bylaw number 215-2019, section 557A, to vary the front lot line of an accessory building from equal to or greater than principal building to 53 feet for the consideration of a garage, or the construction of a garage.
Can I get a mover and seconder? Councillor Marcel and Councillor Stanberry. Any discussion?
Good luck. Let's go.
Okay. All in favor?
Yeah, I think be any way that they could do anything different, so.
All in favor? Carried.
We're at adjournment.
And can I get a mover secretary to adjourn? Councilor Reed, Councilor Cranberry. All in favor?